Hi, Bhanu Pushwala. How are you? Please go ahead and write your message on chat. So while we are waiting for other people to join in, I would request you to introduce yourself to the group. Mention your name, your company name, what do you do, and where are you based from? So, we also know who you are, and everyone can also interact with each other. So I'll just write a small introduction about myself as well. And see. Hi, Aditya. Hello, Mukteshwar Singh. Hello, Dharampal ji. Namaskar. Um, Hi, Vikram. Vikram is from Ahmednagar. He trades in jaggery and sugar. Mukteshwar is from Gopinath Overseas, a merchant exporter from Jamnagar, Gujarat. Hi, Apurva from Silver Clouding Consultancy. Hello, Surendra Babu. Hi, Hussein. From Chennai, Al Shay Exim. I'll just start sharing my screen so we are not wasting much time. Give me some time here. So while I'm doing that, I'll just give a background. We'll be more talking about GlobalLinker. We understand you're joined here because you are seeing that what is the value you can get out of this platform. And yeah, we are also, approaching it from the same perspective that what is the value that you can get from GlobalLinker? How is it best that you can use the platform, that you can make the most of it, and obviously to grow your business. So, your time is very important. Every minute you spend of your working day is to ensure that you get more connections or you get something which can help you grow your business. So let's see how GlobalLinker can help you do that. As we are talking, I would be doing most of the talking in this webinar. And however, I will be asking you a couple of questions. So please feel free to, write a yes or a no in the chat box. It will give me a sense of what you are thinking and, what is the general consensus so that we can do. And now I'm just going to start sharing the screen. Yeah, my screen is now being shared and I hope you can see it. Great. Hmm. Yeah. So we've given 5 minutes and for everyone to join. I think this is a fair enough time for all of us to get started. I'll quickly talk about what we are going to cover in this discussion. So GlobalLinker basically is a platform which allows you as a seller to list your products so that you can get maximum visibility for your products on a couple of marketplaces so that one, it can help you drive more inquiries in case you are on the B2B space and you are not doing direct sales online. Or you can also get sales from here by getting orders. Now, what are the marketplaces that are available for you so that you can start creating your products and listing them? That's point number one, is what we will talk about. Second is we'll be identifying those sales channels that are available on GlobalLinker so that you can start selling. The third is we'll also talk about how you can build a good catalog online. We know today that it is very important that we can be, how important it is for us to be online. Uh, Everybody is online. Maybe today, we know that around 30 to 40% of the businesses are being online. But the awareness of being online and the understanding that we need to be online is very, very high. Over the next couple of years, almost 90% of businesses will be selling online. So it's essential that you as a business, so that you don't lose out or you are also there where other people are searching you, which is online is going to become a big chunk of a person's buying activity or even their research activity to understand what they should be looking for. So you should be there online. If you're not, it's high time that you be there. You're not too late. It's never too late. If you're a B2B business, there's several B2B businesses at least putting their catalogs out there. If they're not being sold directly, like a purchase which we make for a book, etc., or a pen, or anything we would do. However, their catalogs are online, available for inquiries. It becomes a source of lead for you. So you can use GlobalLinker to be available in these marketplaces, and you'll have to decide where you want to. What is your business strategy with respect to online? So this, I would suggest you keep GlobalLink. You keep this discussion as a strategy discussion. You have a notebook with you, and keep a notebook as saying that. What are the things, what is the value add you're getting from the sales channel that I'm going to talk to you about? If that's a channel that you would want to be present in, then we'll talk about how you can get listed over there. I'll be briefly touching up on all of these points because this is a short webinar, just giving a description about that. However, we have detailed tutorials on how you can get listed into each of these sales channels, and and how you can go about doing that. But the base for all of that is, yes, creating your online product catalog. So then I will touch upon how you can briefly manage your catalog via a seller panel. And since you are selling products, obviously to make your products and services available, you would also be sourcing for products and raw materials for your businesses. So you can also get in touch with all the other SMEs and businesses that are registered on GlobalLinker and use them for your sourcing needs as well. I'll briefly show you how you can also search for products or services of businesses listed on GlobalLinker. I will share a couple of resources with you so that one, you can you can build your product catalogs easily. You can meet the requirements of listing in this sales catalog also, a little easy. Each sales channel, sorry, has its own requirement as well. So, to meet them, it kind of gets a little, you might find it overwhelming, but we'll try to work on that. I'll give you all some tips and resources, and we'll open it last for a Q&A where you can ask me any questions. We have the Q&A session, Q&A option available. You could see it in the Zoom settings over there. Please ask your questions in the Q&A, and I will try my best to answer all of them in the Q&A session. But however, keep the conversation going. Do ask or chat your messages in there. If I can, I will definitely answer them while I'm talking on the webinar, but please bear with me if I'm not able to. So let's get started now. Yeah. So GlobalLinker is also, apart from helping you get listed and getting displayed in different sales channels, we are also a platform where we help you network with each other. The way you have networked with one another right now in the past 5 minutes, you will also be able to network on the platform. What do you mean by network? Where you find other businesses, where you'll be connecting with other businesses. You can see their profiles, you can understand what they do. And if you like their products and services, you get in touch with them. They may be for, your sourcing needs. They may be for your, just you want to get in touch with other peers in your own industry, in the agri industry or in the textile industry or in the metals and in the sanitary ware industry. You can do that. There are several other businesses. So I'll briefly show you that platform. Just before I go there, can you please tell me if you are already a member of GlobalLinker or no? If you're registered, please chat with a yes. If not, then so I'm really glad to see that you have joined GlobalLinker, and thank you so much for your replies. In fact, most of you all have joined GlobalLinker, so it's a great opportunity for you to see what are the things available for you over here so that you can do that. You must have already seen what I'll be showing you right now, but maybe it might give you a little bit of meaning. So let me go back over there. I've shared another screen. Please let me know if you can see it. Yeah. Please, who has raised their hands, I would request you to, chat your message or put your Q&A in the question, please, so that I'm able to answer that for you. Okay, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So, So this is the URL you type to access your account. I'm already into a test account, which we have on GlobalLinker, and I'll show you. The moment you log into your account, you come across a dashboard or a timeline, as we call it over here, and you can see that your business is, there are details about your business mentioned on the left. There's some tips we give you to update your business. You can see there's a channel called GlobalLinker Marketplace where you can see how what your performance is like with respect to that particular marketplace. There are some RFQs which are already live and raised by different buyers. You can go and view all of them. So this is mentioned over here where you can go and see them. And here I clicked on view all, so you can see all the open RFQs available over here. And if there's something which you think you can meet, you can view the details, you can download it, or you can directly also reply to the seller from here, which is a great thing. Now, if you go down, we also have supplier spotlight where if you meet a certain criteria, you can come to know where you are. Okay, I hope the screen is visible. Okay, great. I'll just continue in interest of time. So we have supplier spotlight where there are certain SMEs who have met a criteria, like, their business is verified, they have added products in their catalog, they have added their product description, licenses, certifications, etc. All of these things have been added by them. And hence they are able to, they get spotlighted over here. This is more so that you get more visibility on the platform. To find you, it becomes hard in a growing community of more than 450,000 businesses. But a supplier spotlight gives you a little bit of spotlight. Apurva, if you cannot see the screen, I would suggest if you can, sign out and sign in again. Maybe that could resolve the issue for you. Why don't you try that? Till then, I'll just continue. So we have also a lot of businesses who are posting about themselves. So you can see that a lot of people are posting and this timeline is more like a feed. So when we go to different social platforms, our feed just helps us be aware of what people are doing. So that's what people are using, the feed or the timeline over here as well, to know, to share about their business, to share something about it. It could be a new product, it could be an existing product, it could be some requirement that you are having. You can just post that in the feed over here and do that. You can also access several features of GlobalLinker over here. So one is we have articles and discussions. There are a lot of articles which are written by our team and also by GlobalLinker members that you can use them. So Rahul, if you can post that in the Q&A section, I will show it to you. If I have time, I'll show it to you right now as well. So these are articles which are which are posted by our partners, our GlobalLinker members as well, and our editorial team. So a lot of people, are experts in their own field. So they like to, share their expertise with other people as well. So then we would love to have your contributions over here if you think you can share. It's a great way to advertise your business, and not advertise, but make your business more, to spread awareness about your business. So there are a lot of other non-promotional things that you can keep doing. Is like one of the very important things to make your business visible out there is to write content, is to write articles, blogs. This is one of the platforms that you can use to do that. If somebody reads an article which is written, say, by Mr. Pramod Vetuli, who is, he's the CEO of Perfius Technologies. So then he mostly writes about leadership and learning opportunities. So if there's something which I would like to look for in that space, he comes in my mind. So, he has a higher recall because I've read something which he has put forward over here. That's where you create brand recall for your business as well. So this is just an example. You can also see discussions posted over here. So Rahul, here is where you can, actually add a discussion. There's an option. You can click on start a new discussion from here. But then it's also available on the timeline. You can, post a discussion from there itself. Apart from that, you can also join several groups that are there on the GlobalLinker, which are wherever you have joined, you will also be a part of the industry group automatically. We add you. But if you think you would like to join any other groups, feel free to see them, join them. And then several members, members that are there, you can interact with them and again, post, share stuff with them as well. There are events, similarly to the events which you have joined right now, you can do that. You can also post your discussion over here. So here is where you can post a discussion from a timeline, and you can do that. However, take note that your business needs to be verified. Only verified businesses can post discussions. So please make sure that you can verify your businesses. Once you verify your business, you get a verified tick over here. The very important bit is one, updating your profile. So here is where you can, I'll just show you an example of a nicely updated profile. So let's look at Mr. Money Jain's profile. So, who is also spotlighted because his profile has been completed. So you can see that, he's added a banner, his company name is there, they're into graphics, etc. They also have an e-commerce store and they've written a description. A lot of information about that business is there. Oh, they sell buttons and leather tags and jeans buttons. So they do all of that. They've also added their awards and recognitions, etc. And that's why his business has been spotlighted. So I think it's a great thing. You get to know a lot about the business as well, and it gives you a sense. And now, if you think that's something which you, as a textile business, if you are in textile, it can add value. You can send a connection request and start a discussion with this person and this organization. So that's the idea. You should also have a completed profile. So if somebody is reviewing your business, they know, what you're talking about. One insight I would like to give you before we go on to the sales channels, etc. Say you want to be online, and let's look for a profile that has not updated anything. For example, if we and I don't see a banner, I don't see the company description, I don't see a product catalog, and there are other businesses that have done that. So the chances of a buyer connecting with me becomes very very low because I have not done that. Like the buyer doesn't know anything about me. Just take note, if you are also scrolling for a business, or say for example you're looking for a personal item for you, like a pen or something, and this company A is selling a pen, but he has not added anything that he's selling pens or he's selling anything. He's just written his company name. It's mentioned online. And there is company number B who has written, I sell pens and I also deliver it to all over India or all over the world. And these are the type of pens. I have ballpoint pen, ink pens. I have pens available in dozens, etc., etc. All of these features are he mentions about it. Do you think that you are going to review company B or you'll review company A? You can just write in the chat that what is the likely chance of company A getting getting an inquiry versus company B. It is more likely a chance that company B is going to get contacted because he has written, his company profile in this manner, and people can review it. Yes, you're right. So you would have to review your profile to see that are you giving the right amount of information to the buyer. Take note that the buyer today in today's online space, when even we are scrolling and we are reviewing, when we are looking at even a social media post on an Instagram or a Facebook, we don't see that post for more than 3 to 5 seconds. So your profile has to be so interesting, not interesting, but it has to have such relevant information that the member is not able to, that the buyer should be able to understand your business and send you an inquiry very quickly. That is up to you how you are able to update your business information onto that profile. And then it's up to the buyer whether he likes your products and services. There's a lot of things go into building a nice profile, adding banners, adding a company description, creating a nice product catalog, which is what we are focusing on over here. Anyway, going back to my next part is, you have to identify what are the sales channels. Here's where your notebook comes into the picture. Please keep it handy now. And we are going to say that once you create your catalog on GlobalLinker, you have 5 channels where you can display your catalog. One of them is on GlobalLinker, which is a marketplace. It's a B2B marketplace for buyers and sellers globally. Now, if you are a buyer seller who is selling only in your country or you're selling globally, this is the marketplace you can be in. I'll show that to you shortly. We'll go into detail for one of them. The second is, this is for India specific sellers only. I understand that this webinar is a global webinar. There are a lot of people also register who are attending this from outside of India. But yeah, we also have ONDC. We all in India, everybody knows what ONDC is. It is the Open Network Digital Commerce, which is backed by the government of India, and it is aiming to have all businesses be on a similar platform and eliminate competition to an extent. So you can, by creating your catalog over here, the same catalog can be displayed in the ONDC network. Take note that currently ONDC is for B2C businesses only, but very soon it would be moving to B2B as well, which is why GlobalLinker has also kept itself ready so that they can be visible so that it can also help B2B clients over here. So that's point number two in your diary that you should be writing. The third is Indian Business Portal. Indian Business Portal is an initiative by FIO. FIO is the apex body for exports in India, and it helps. And basically, their main aim is to support Indian SME exporters get their due and get awareness about themselves, build awareness, and be ready to export across the world. So, Indian Business Portal is basically a mall or a marketplace created by FIO, so that you exporters can list your products over here and get inquiries from foreign buyers, which is specifically promoted and done by FIO. You can also show your products on the company profile, which we just saw right now already. And you can convert your catalog into an e-commerce store. And that e-commerce store can be used you can get it for inquiries. You can also make it into a checkout based thing so that you can start taking orders. Let's go and touch upon these one or two. Before we do that, your base to all of these catalogs, your base to getting listed in all of these channels is having a good catalog. And that's what I'll be showing you all right now. What does a good product catalog have? It has clear and sharp photos. It has nice, simple names. They have descriptions which are specifically, which are very direct and specific and convey the right message. Like I said, your buyer is only going to see your profile for not even a minute or more. So it's very important that your information that you're sharing is very critical and all. And I understand that today you might be finding it difficult. Let's go back to that. And your descriptions need to be SEO friendly as well. You see this particular business, Makharia Electricals, is showing a pretty nice, profile, which you can see. And I think we can click on it and go and see. The beauty of having an online catalog is, look over here. I just clicked on wherever the product catalog was, and I can see a full view of it. And enough details are mentioned over there. Some product images have been added, etc. And there's a description as well. And I can directly place an order, an RFQ over here as well. I can directly just ask for a quotation. And this is the person's store. I'm going back. Yeah. So, this is what we spoke. This is another example I'm putting over here of another industry which is just selling matchboxes, a very small product, small in value, but a B2B product. And if you see, this is a B2B business, they are not selling one-on-one, and most of them are price on request. They're not sharing their pricing as well. And you can, just directly place a inquiry over here. So, and the beauty of this is you can share it with your existing clients and get inquiries. It makes it so easy for you to use it for your existing business also. You're not only using it for, just using it in the 5 sales channels we spoke about, but this actually, if once you create your catalog, the same catalog can be shared with your existing clients, any of your clients, and you can keep on updating this catalog. The URL continues to remain the same. You don't have to create multiple and new versions of your product catalogs and send it across as PDFs or as as printed decks, etc. You're saving so much of time and effort over there. The only effort that goes over here is, say, removing your discontinued products or updating your products or adding new products. So that's all you have to keep doing. And the interaction you're getting is you can ask for an inquiry. Your existing sellers can also do that for you. And your new sellers can also do that. So you can do acquisitions also, and you can make sure you're retaining and maximizing it with your existing clients as well. So what I'm showing you over here is the opportunity that is available for you by creating a catalog. It's like wherever you create your catalog on GlobalLinker or even outside of GlobalLinker, the importance is what are you doing with that catalog. So it's very important. One, you choose the right solution. The second important part is you build a good catalog. So that's why I'm giving you tips on how you can build that good catalog, because it will help you in both ways. It can help you with your existing in maintaining your existing client relationships and making your business more efficient, and also getting new clients as well. Yeah, so this is okay, I clicked on it, sorry. Yeah, so I clicked on this and I came on this one as well. So if you see, even this has very nicely, they have a MOQ that you can only order 2450 minimum quantity of this, and you can send an inquiry, and they have a description, etc. mentioned over here. So I understand that you can also share the catalog, and you can click over here. Here's the detailed product over that. So we'll just come back to the fact that how you can actually build a good product catalog. I'll just recap the information. One, you'll have to make sure you have clear and sharp photos and images. The second is you should have a simple and descriptive product titles, which I'm sure you have already cracked because you're already sending your information. You already have your existing business. You can have detailed product description. You can highlight the key features and benefits. You can use bullet points to do that. You can also, add reviews and ratings from your existing clients. You can ask them to review your product so that it helps new buyers to take decisions to work with you and place an inquiry with you. SEO readiness. Given it's online, we though we don't know SEO in depth, we understand that SEO is very important. What is SEO? SEO basically helps the web to search your product. If somebody is searching for it, so for example, if I'm searching on Google for a purse, and your product has those keywords which will help Google to bring your product listing on the web search. That's what SEO helps your product do. So you have to write your title and description in such a way that it is SEO friendly. Subhanu, hi. And yeah, that's a good question. And my next question to you was, I understand as well that, while we are masters of our own products, we understand our business very well. We know our products also very well. But when we have to add all of this information as a product, as a description, which we saw in the previous slide, it becomes a little difficult and hard for us to write that. So how do we do that? There's an easy way to do that. I will show you in the in the last part of before the Q&A on how you can do that. Remind me. We can use AI to do that. Today, AI or artificial intelligence helps me create this very, very quickly and easily for myself. I'll just show this to you in one of the parts of it when we are actually maintaining, how do you create a quick product description for your business. Let me show that to you. If you are interested, then you can just write a yes. Depending on the consensus and the time we have, we will definitely, I'll put that as a part of the agenda in this meeting. Okay, great. So thank you for your answer. I'll definitely pick it up in the Q&A session. I'm moving to the next one. This is the first channel we spoke about. Now, here is where a notepad becomes very important. We start talking about the 4 to 5 sales channels that you would want to be visible in via GlobalLinker. Think about these sales channels as a way whether they are useful for you or if they are not useful for you. I will tell you what it has been made for, why you should be listed over here. If you think this is adding to your business strategy, that yes, it makes sense for me to be listed on GlobalLinker, then you should put in the effort of getting listed over there. Otherwise, you should move on to the next sales channel. Obviously, as a business, you have to be very smart, and use your time efficiently and smartly as to, where you should be putting in your effort. So that's why I'm telling you, in your notepad now, I would suggest you write sales channel number 1, which is GlobalLinker Marketplace. And, and then you put a yes or a no next to it, whether you can do that or no, whether you would want to be listed or no. Then we'll move to the next one. So here it is. So GlobalLinker Marketplace, like I said, is a B2B marketplace for sellers and global buyers. If you are selling within your own country or even globally, this is the place to be. It has no restrictions with geographically for you to be listed, and obviously only legal businesses, etc., and all are allowed. But otherwise, it's an open global marketplace for you to be a part of. I will just show that to you. So a lot of other, businesses that have listed themselves on the global, who have created their account and created their catalog, and are, in the B2B space, are also listing their products and services over here as well. So you can see this. There are agri-related products, etc., where if you are interested, you can only keep it inquiry. But there are a lot of products which are also, which are available for sale as well. You can be a part of. You can also you can decide whether you want to sell your products or you want to only get an inquiry. That's completely up to you. This is just an example I'm showing you. That's what GlobalLinker Marketplace is. Uh, the checklist is pretty simple to be on GlobalLinker. One is you have to create your product catalog, which we have already covered in section 1. Then you go to GlobalLinker under the sales channel in your seller console. Then you add the relevant GlobalLinker. So you'll also have to do a business setup. So you'll have to make sure your business is verified. You're given your settlement account information in case you are going to accept orders as well. You'll have to give your settlement account. You'll have to set your shipping and your returns and cancellation policies. And you'll have to basically agree to the ones which is offered by GlobalLinker because it's a marketplace. And the shipping, return, refunds, etc., are going to be handled by the seller only. You will be notified if there are any such things which are there. In case you are accepting orders, then you submit your product for verification. It will get verified. And then you enable, like, say, for example, you upload 100 products in your catalog. Maybe you may not want all 100 products to be displayed on the marketplace. So you can decide which of the 70, 80 products need to be displayed over here. So that's why the option is there for each product to be displayed over here. Given we have multiple sales channels you can display on, you have the option to decide which products are showing on which sales channel also. So there are a lot of tutorials, etc., available to guide you on getting listed on the GlobalLinker sales channel. I would suggest you now look at your notebook and just decide and just write a yes or a no whether you want to be there. The next sales channel is an e-commerce store. So you can convert your catalog into an e-commerce store, not necessarily only for purchases. When we think of e-commerce store, we only think of purchases. That how can we, a member is actually going and buying a product over here. But these are examples which I'm showing you, which are actually of they are not of B2C products, but they are B2B products. Like I mentioned earlier, even as a B2B business, it's very important that your catalog is online. At least you can start getting inquiries. I'll show you some live examples. Let's click on this particular business, which is on GlobalLinker, and they have created their catalog. And you see, try and see what are they doing with what this business is doing with their catalog. So they have put their branding. They are also available. They've given their contact information so that I can get in touch with them. So see, they're making themselves available. I can also see that they have added some banners which talks about their product and businesses, etc. And you see the products are mentioned over here. This is like their homepage. And if I want to see all their products over here, I just click. They have a navigation similar to the way when we know we go on Amazon or etc., how we navigate in different categories. And this being a highly customizable product, they have kept it only for inquiry. But if you see, there are a lot of information that's available over here. All of this, they have mentioned the product information. When they created their product catalog, they have been SEO friendly, etc. So they can use it when they are doing their digital marketing efforts to get customers directly onto their store. They can use that and come here. So it's helping them as well. It's helping, and they are also listed on GlobalLinker Marketplace, etc. They can do that. That's their option. Here is another business, which is more into women's bags, a mixture of B2B and B2C, but they are purely for an exporter and manufacturer of, wallets and bags, etc. You can see, similarly, they have used a different theme. A nice navigation is there about their company profile, their products, and they have a contact us. And you can see over here what they have. They have added a banner, and all of their products being this organization or this business being in the B2B space. Again, it's on inquiry. It's not open for B2C sales. So you also have an option of doing the same thing. That's again, you depend on your business strategy. So why don't you do one thing? Write sales channel number 2, e-commerce store. And in e-commerce store, you divide it into two, like you create a branch like this. One is inquiry, one is sales. And the third option will be both. And then you decide whether you would want which one works for you. Do you want only inquiry, only sales, or do you want to do both? If any of these work for you, then then whichever applies to your business is what you should be starting to work for. Again, there are a lot of tutorials, etc., available to help you on this one. And I'm just moving to that. Yeah. So what's a checklist to create your own e-commerce store? It's very simple. You go to My Store under Sales Channels. You have to select your theme. You create a storefront, as you saw right now, of two different businesses. That's up to you and your brand. This, if you don't have somebody to do it for you, you can use AI tools, which can help you create banners, etc. I'll show them to you later on. And you can also create your product description in your catalog, which you've already done. You add your policies, relevant details. If you're going to accept orders, then you have to set up your payment gateway, your shipping partner. You set up your shipping zone. So where are you going to ship your products? So locally, nationally, globally, etc. You do that. Then in your storefront, you create your navigation, your categories, etc. And you're done. Your store goes live. Obviously, all of this takes time and a little bit of mind work because it's more of strategizing on how you want people to come to your business. You can do that. Again, there are a lot of tutorials and a lot of webinars which are done by my team to help people set up their e-commerce store. And you can join them to do that. You can use those, tutorials to your benefit. And you don't need to do that as well. You can, as you too can, if you have a team who does it or some even a person who is working with you, if you can train them to help you set this up. So once you, however, it's very important that you are in the know as to what is your business strategy and what you're looking at. So now you look at your sales channel number 2 and you say which one applies to you. We move to the next one now. The next channel is ONDC. We already spoke about ONDC. It's an India-specific marketplace where if you want to display your products in different buyer apps which are compatible with ONDC, which are also showing ONDC products which are showing in the ONDC network, feel free to join. GlobalLinker is enabled. It's a seller app. Means we help sellers to set themselves up and be ready to sell their products on the ONDC network. So buyer apps are, for example, the Paytm Mall and My Store, etc., are buyer apps where people come and shop for products, and they show ONDC. They show products which are displayed in the ONDC network as per the members' search criteria. And we are a seller app which help these sellers, which help sellers to create their product catalog and show it in the ONDC network. So there are two sides of it. We are in the seller side of it. And if you as a seller would like to show yourself on the ONDC network, then you can, you can do. The benefit of being on ONDC is if you're, it's another new market from where you can get orders from. Again, currently ONDC is more suited for B2C businesses and for small purchases, not for B2B, but they will, whenever they open it for B2B, it will be open for B2B business purchases as well. So how do you get listed on the ONDC network? You add your products to the catalog, which you have already done. That is the that is the common step which has been done. That's why it is marked in orange. Then what you need to do to set up on ONDC? You set up and publish your e-commerce store. You create a shipping zone and you select one logistics partner because you have to manage the logistics once the order is placed and ensure that the product has been delivered. Then you enable ONDC and you complete ONDC setup. ONDC also asks for a lot of category-wise information. So if you're selling textiles, they will ask you for XYZ information. If you're selling food-related products, they'll ask you for FSSAI related information, etc. So that there are certain norms and requirements you need to meet so that your products can show in the ONDC network. So you need to meet all of those eligibility criteria. Once you meet all of that, your products start showing on the ONDC network. So once this is done as well, for ONDC, it is mandatory to enable and select a shipping partner. Sorry, I missed your messages, Anurag and Aditya. We'll be sharing a recording of this meeting after this because you're registered. You would get a recording of the meeting, and we will also guide you to the tutorials on how you can get listed on each of the sales channels as well. So you would be getting that from us. The next sales channel. Okay, so now sales channel number 3 is ONDC. You may just write in your notepad whether you would want to be a part of it. You can just write a yes or a no. The next is the Indian Business Portal. The Indian Business Portal is a B2B SME exporter platform where SME exporters are selling, if you are an SME and you are an exporter, you can be on this platform, because this is a mall which has been heavily promoted by Fio, and it's great for other SMEs as well, because a lot of foreign buyers come over here as well, and it gives you an additional visibility space to display your products. We have come to the website, and here there are buyers who have specifically reached out to Indian Business Portal and FIO, and they are looking for these requirements. There is So if you think you are able to meet these requirements right away, then please reach out to them. The deadlines for them is 27th October, in 5 days. Yeah. So these are all products which are available for export, and they are all inquiry only. So sales channel number 4 is Indian Business Portal, or IBP as we call it. In your notepad, please write whether this is something which is suitable for you or no, and you can write a yes or a no, and we can just do that. Yeah. So to say, so the checklist to join the Indian Business Portal is you add your products to the catalog, which you have already done. That was a common step. Then you set up your e-commerce store, you set up your payments and logistics. It is a KYC requirement more than a logistical requirement. Then you visit the Indian Business Portal on the seller homepage. You provide your IEC. It's very important, given it's an exporter platform. The IEC becomes very important. You have to provide your IEC and verify it. If you don't have an IEC, you can visit the DGFT and apply for it. And if you're an exporter, you would already have your IEC. And these are the requirements which are there to list on the Indian Business Portal. So you'll have to map your products to the Indian Business Portal categories, etc., and then your products start getting listed. This is your seller panel, where you'll be managing your catalog and also getting listed on all the sales channels. So here is where you can say you can update your catalog and view a dashboard. You will see your orders, your inquiries over here. You will manage your catalog over here, adding new products, removing new products, publishing them, editing them, etc. You do it from your catalog. Here is where if you're using the e-commerce store feature, then you can use all of this. Like you can run promotions, you manage your own customers, your store settings, store managers who can come and manage your e-commerce store, etc. will be happening here. And these are your sales channel, like your store, GlobalLinker marketplace, your company profile, Indian Business Portal would start showing up over here. And this is a dashboard of your seller. Before I move on, I will just be running a small poll, and I would request you to add it, since we have gone through all our sales channels. Which is the one that you would want to, you can just write a yes or a no. That, yeah. So you can just answer over here. So one is, if you would like a 30-minute discussion to review your catalog, then please put a yes. We can talk about it and we can guide you which are the channels which you can be a part of. Now, if you are also looking, and you can, question number 2 is the notepad question which I was asking you, which is the sales channel you think your business strategy most identifies with, and you can write over here, you can put your message over here that, which channel you would like to be a part of. It's a multiple question. So you can be available in all of the sales channels or any one, select few as well. So it's more about your business strategy that you are putting over here. So, take a couple of seconds to decide and think which channel you think is most suited for you. And then we can, talk about, we can guide you over here. What we will do with this poll, I will tell you, is that, my team and I will get in touch with you, and we will reach out to you. To help you get listed in the relevant sales channels, if that is okay with you. And then we can guide you over here. Or then, we'll also send you some resources that you can get started with getting listed in these sales channels. I'll keep this poll on for the next 5 seconds or 10 seconds, actually. And then we'll end it. Thank you very much. And it's great for your responses. Thank you so much that you have responded. And yeah, I'm ending the poll now. Actually, I'll tell you, I've ended the poll. I'm sharing the results. You can see it. I hope you all can see the results. definitely you all would like a 30-minute discussion to review your catalog, many of you. So my team and I will get in touch with you with an email, with a link to schedule it. So if I have that link handy, then please schedule a meeting with my team if that's available. I'm just sending it here. This is the Calendly link which I have shared. My team and I accesses it. So you all can schedule a meeting as per your convenience over the next coming weeks to review your catalog. So runs natural. Yeah, definitely. You'll get a recording of the entire webinar. Don't worry. So Rahul is asking if we can post on Indian Business Portal. No, Indian Business Portal does not have the feature to post like a feed. It's more of a marketplace. So that's why they don't have that option. It's more of a listing and not an interactive this. That's not available. Anyway, you can set your calendar over here. And for the ones, and since you all have given your options and your preferences as to where you would like to list yourself, I will definitely, keep that in mind, and we will get in touch with you. I don't know if my results are shared and it's not getting shared. Hold on. Can you still see the results? Because I'm not able to delete it. Okay, that must have gone on its own. Anyway, I'll move to the next point, which I was talking about. Your sales channel. Yeah, this is your sales channel, your seller panel, where you can actually list your products over here. I can show this to you as well, but I'll show it to you a little later once I complete what I have to say. You can access your seller panel from here, which is you go to your account and then you click on online store over here. And that's where you visited over, you came to your seller panel. You can search for products on the marketplace or on GlobalLinker also. There's a search where you can search for products and services over there as well. You have resources to manage over here. One is Linkers to Assist to help you create your product catalog. And you can use webinars such as this, which are more specific. So there are webinars on ONDC, there are webinars on the Indian Business Portal, there are webinars on Marketplace, there are webinars on how to create your catalog, etc. All of these webinars are conducted by my team, and I would encourage you to visit that page and join those webinars. I'll send you the link if I have them handy. 1 minute. Okay, I don't have it handy, but I'll just send it over here. Here is where you can see upcoming events which are there. Any of the event which you or your employees or your team members find useful, you all can register and join it. It's more for your benefit so that you get empowered. You as a business owner need to know what your business strategy is, which you can drive it through your team. So that's very critical for you to know. So even though you don't execute it, it's good that you have a good working knowledge of what is it you're getting into by being online. Don't go into it blindly because it will not be good. Thank you for the being a part of the webinar. I think I've covered quite all the sales channels. I hope I've covered all of them sufficiently. And now it's open to Q&A. But so while I'll just quickly go through the Q&A and then we'll briefly touch upon how we can, create a product description using AI tools as well. So I'll do that. Okay, so we'll just say, do we have an option of posting? Okay. Is it necessary to have a separate custom domain? No. When you create your own e-commerce store from GlobalLinker, we give you a free one, which is anything.linker.store. It's a free domain which you can use. And that's you saw it in our businesses over here. Okay, I can't show it to you. It's an example. Yeah, so this is seviza.linker.store. They have not used a custom domain. They have used the domain which is available, which is given to us for free. So which is a .linker store will be after your this, you can write whatever you want over here. So you can use that option, and custom domain option is up to you if you would like to use it. How can services be showcased on GlobalLink? So one of the things we saw over here was supplier spotlight, how you can put it on this as well. Yeah. So one is you can show it over here. You can put discussions over here. You can post about it. The third is sending connection requests. So you can post like this. The third is you can send connection requests to members over here as well. So let me show you. You can do that. So over here is where you go to connections. You go in the connections page. And all the businesses that are registered on GlobalLinker, including yours, they show up in search over here. So, you can actually go one by one to these businesses. Sorry, you can go and add connections. And here you can search for these businesses over here. You can go countrywide, you can go citywide, you can go industry-wide. So, for example, you're on the automotive industry and you're looking for somebody in the, you're looking in automotive spare parts, etc. You can kind of, get that. You can look for it over here. So I'm looking for something here, and I can see India and Hyderabad. So I'm removing Hyderabad right now, and I can see these many businesses are there in that. So that's how you can, use it. So another way you can do is by making sure your product catalog and your company profile is updated. If I'm looking for auto spare parts or something like that, I can just search for it and I can look for those products over here. And this is how other buyers also would be looking for. So here is where you can get results, etc. And you can connect with them. Similarly, buyers would be connected, but they would be doing it over here or on GlobalLinker Marketplace, on ONDC, on Indian Business Portal. So it makes sense for you to be visible in different places because the world is very big out there. There are buyers going everywhere to look for products they are looking for. I'll just go to the next question. Apurva, you mentioned you are not able to see my screen. I hope you are able to see it now. Nikhat, where to put price on request in my product pricing? I'll try and show it to you if we have time. Apurva, I think we have also discussed here about how about services to showcase on GlobalLinker. Hussein is asking for a global B2B business. How do I change product pricing to USD or any other currency? There's an option to do that. Let me see if I can show. So Niket and Hussein, I'll just try and answer your question. So here is where you go in your online store, and here is where your seller console is or your seller panel is, as we call it, to manage your product catalog. So to update your product currency, you go in store details. I've clicked here. And here is where in the store details section over here, you can see currency. And here you can just use the ones which is there. It depends on the country you have selected and what is the options available in that country. You can select that. So right now mine is set to Indian currency and you can change it to the US dollars. So you will have to do, you'll have to and save it over here. And you'll have to make sure your payment gateway, etc., is supporting all of that. So that's the warning we give before you change it, in case you don't have it. And price on request. So you go in your catalog, you go in products. And say, for example, this is the product. I put test products. This is a test. This over here. So click on edit. It's a little this for me because I'm not an expert in this one, but my team knows this better than me. There's an option over here which says do not show price. I'll try and send this to you by email, Niket. But there's an option over here. Here there's visibility is both. Checkout inquiry. You have to keep it at inquiry over here. Yeah. And then you save it and then you say do not show price. There's an option over here that says Once you do that, it shows us do not show price. I'm sorry, but I'll get back to you on this, Niket, if that's okay with you. If you can just share your email ID, I'll have my team send you the tutorial how you can update the price on request. I hope there are not any more questions are there. Otherwise, I'm moving to the next part, which was out of this agenda, but on how we can create our, how can we create a good product description. So let me show you this. Okay, when you're adding a product description, GlobalLinker also has a feature where you can add your own products. You can create your product description using AI right from GlobalLinker itself. So I'm just taking again another existing product over here, or you can do it for a new product too. But here, when you're creating a product, okay, I'll just take this and I'll add it. I'm adding a product over here. Say I add this product. And you can see the categories, HSN, etc. you need to do. And I say get AI suggestions. And my product name is there, and I just say this is a lip plumber in plum color, etc. My target audience are, say, women and teens. And I click on generate. And it gives me all the relevant information when I'm adding my product that I have to add. So like, product name, it gives me a product summary, it gives me a product description, meta title, meta description. So meta keywords. And if I want, I can just, keep it. If I keep it, it gets auto added behind. If I'm not very happy with it, I can get it regenerated. Now the meta title, meta description, meta keywords is for SEO. And the product summary description is for the buyer who would be reading your this. Now I'm just like clicking, I don't want to add that. So I'm just leaving that like that. If you see, all of this has got updated. So you have the product description, and here is SEO information. You can see the meta title, meta keywords has got updated over here. What I wanted to emphasize is when you are adding a product information over here, please make sure that you add all of the fields and just don't keep it at product name and summary and leave it. Because all of this is very critical, when the buyer is reading about your product. And also when it's important for Google and SEO as well. So if you don't write it and then you get questions like, my product is not getting seen, I don't get inquiries. This could be one of the reasons that, is harming your visibility as well. So if you're adding a product, you do it. Now, this getting suggestions over here is a paid platform. It's a paid feature in our on GlobalLinker for subscribers of the Platinum plan. So for the when you create an account over here, you become a part of the Blue plan, which has access to X number of features. And if you want some additional premium features, you have to move up and you have to purchase a subscription for that for 1 year or for 2 years, and you can make use of this. However, there are free tools available for you to do exactly this and fill it. However, you'll have to do it and copy paste it from here. So I'm sure most of you all would have heard of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool, a very popular AI tool. You just have to create your account over here and you can do that. Now I'll tell you how you can, create one over here. So I have written a description, which I'm telling them that, I'm a manufacturer and exporter of innovative machinery. So this is my business. I create sustainable products and I use it for, banana fiber, coconut coir, and I make plates and glasses, etc., which I sell. And I'm in the B2B space. So I sell it in cartons and quantities of 24, 48, etc. And this is what I've written about my business. Okay. It's an example. I'm a manufacturer and exporter of innovative machinery dedicated to crafting environmentally friendly and biodegradable products utilizing natural and agricultural materials such as coconut coir, banana fiber, jute, etc., etc. And my company name is Amexical Produce, based in Ratnagiri, India. I am uploading my product on GlobalLinker. I need you to create the following. to be read by prospective overseas buyers. The product name, summary, also add 5 bullet points, description, meta title, meta description, meta keywords. Keep the description and summary benefit focused and SEO friendly and relevant to the buyer. The product name is coconut coir plates, 8 inches, one box of 24 pieces. Enter. I hope my screen is visible and you all can see what I'm doing. Please write a yes, otherwise, it would not be good use of time. Okay, great. So here is where ChatGPT has replied, giving me this. So they have given me a product name. They've given me a summary. I have to read it, obviously. Please don't take whatever AI has given you to be 100% correct, because AI is machine which has generated something. They don't know your business end to end. They are writing from whatever information they have got online. And they have used that to their, they have used that to create something for you. It may not 100% meet what your business requirement is, but it has met the requirement. It has met the requirement of creating a description for you. Now it's very easy for you to edit this and make it to your business. Take note that, please take note of that. It's very important. Sometimes AI gives wrong information, which may put you into, which can put us into, legal trouble. So just want to let you know that you should be aware of these loopholes with AI as well. However, AI can make your life very easy. So if you have 50 products to update and 50 product descriptions to create, you can see that you can literally do it in an hour now, because the content is getting generated for you. The description is given. Here's the meta title, here's the meta description, and here's the meta keyword. So I will do something like this. I'm copying it, going here, paste. I'm copying the summary. Sorry. Going here, paste. Sorry, it did not get copied. I will just have to make it, I'll have to format it accordingly. Similarly, I'll do the same with all. You can see how easily it has got done for you. You're making life very simple for yourself, So use these AI tools for that. And you can create product descriptions. I'll share this. Would you all want me to share this writing with you, so that this instruction you're giving to the AI, so that you can use it for your products as well? Do write a yes or a no, then I'll just send it across. Okay, give me a moment. I'll just type it and give it to you. And I'm putting everything in brackets. So whatever is in brackets is something which you would have to update as per your business. And yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'll give it. I've chatted over here. Please, have you all got it? You can use that. Have you all received it? Okay, great. So you can use this to, update it as per your this. And whatever is in brackets is something which you will have to update it, to match it to your business space and your business, what you do. Please add that and give it to ChatGPT, and they'll give it back to you. So I hope this has been an informative and relevant webinar. I just hope when you leave, when you leave the webinar, you have your notepad already with you. You know what you have to do next, that where you have to be listed on ONDC, or you have to be listed on IBP, or to be listed on Marketplace, or all three, or all four, or all five, etc. And let's start working towards that. But the base of this is, let's start creating a product catalog. Let me see if there's an upcoming event which you can be a part of, which you can join for the product catalog, because I think it would make sense if you're a part of that webinar. Okay, there isn't right now. There is one on Indian Business Portal in Hindi. So if you all would like to, you all can join that, which is done by my colleague Adnan. So you can be a part of that. I'm sending that over here to you. Yeah. So thank you for being a part of the webinar, and If you all have any questions, feel free to reach out to my team at info@globallinker.com. Sorry, info@seller.globallinker.com. And reach out to us. And I wish you all the best. I hope you're able to, create your product catalog and list it on all the sales channels. And if you need any help, please view our tutorials, etc. to do that, or you can reach out to our team for guidance and assistance. Thank you very much for your time, and all the best. Goodbye. Bye. See you.